Deliver me, maternity. Thank you, nurses.
Hi, I'm R.L.M Ross. Welcome to the final episode of Deliver Me, the video series. Today, we're going to be talking about birth plans. It is addressed in my book, chapter 9, and it speaks to how to go about providing a birth plan, the premise behind providing a birth plan, and essentially what a birth plan is. I'll just get right into the questions about birth plans. First one is, will having a birth plan make a significant difference in the care I will receive from my provider? And the answer to that is no. It will not make a significant difference in the care you will receive from your provider. Our objective as healthcare providers is to make your delivery experience as uneventful and as pleasant as possible. If you have specific requests that can be honored in a hospital setting, your doctor will apprise you of whether these things are possible or not. All right? In formulating a birth plan, it is best to have a discussion with your doctor. Do not make your birth plan without some kind of collaborative discussion, because there may be things that you'll come up with, something that some friend suggested that may not work in your case, in your particular situation, and then you're going to be setting yourself up for a certain level of disappointment. You have to be mindful also that labor is a very dynamic process. Things change constantly. We all hope for an uneventful event. That is our prayer every day when we go to work. Let's hope that nothing happens. Nice, uneventful delivery. You come in, you labor, we deliver the baby. You and your baby go to your room on postpartum. You all go home together. That is what we are working towards. But things change. Things change, and they change very, very quickly. So when it comes to birth plans, I would encourage you, prospective mothers, to have in-depth discussions with your provider, with your doctor, because, like I said, things can change by the minute, and the thing you wanted the most, you have to discuss with them what is something you must have as opposed to stuff you don't really care about. And if it's a thing that you must have, like, I must have my husband cut the umbilical cord. If you have a C-section, that is not going to happen. We can't have your husband cutting the umbilical cord on a sterile field. If your husband passes out when he sees you delivering, it's not going to happen either. So, you just have to be flexible, and you're going to have to just, be mindful that things change by the minute. So what we are working towards, your nurse, your doctor, we're working towards giving you, having you have a healthy, uneventful experience. So you go home with your baby, you go home healthy, you and your baby go home healthy. So that is what we're working towards. All right. Next question is, do you usually get everything that you request on your birth plan? It depends on your birth plan. And I would safely say that sometimes if you have a realistic birth plan, that you'll get most of the stuff that you require, that you want. But if it is some of those birth plans that land in the realm of not realistic or just way out there, not fitting for a hospital setting, chances are you may not. You may have some stuff there that you really want. And I can't think of what people come up with, for some of these birth plans. They come up with different things. But you have to remember, and my book speaks to it, You are part of the team. You can't have this plan without discussion with your doctor. You must have the discussion with your doctor, because your doctor is the one that is going to facilitate as many of your requests as he or she can. So you are part of the team. Your doctor is not your enemy. You need to talk to them and let them know what you would like, what you wouldn't like. And you know, one of the things I'll say in this section, don't go in there with your mind closed towards a C-section, okay? Because anybody who gets pregnant may have a C-section. Just the way it is. It is an alternative for delivery, for vaginal delivery. And if you have a problem and the baby isn't coming vaginally, you're going to need a C-section. So that should not even be on your birth plan, that you don't want a C-section. Because anybody who gets pregnant and is going to deliver could have a C-section. That's it for our series. I would like to acknowledge the following people who made this possible. Karen Allen, our producer. There are words I would use to describe Karen, but I will just use the pleasant ones. Like, very efficient, very detailed, very... She knows her craft. She's very good at what she does. Thank you, Karen. Zachary Ross. He did the video and the audio and all those things. Thank you very much. And he was also the director. He told me when I could move and when I could not. I have to mention by name Nikisha Baldwin of Lejean B Artistry, who did my makeup. For those of you watching this who know me, you know I don't look like this all the time. She did an excellent job. Thank you, Nikisha. I want to mention my friend, Arthur Gross, MD of Englewood Women's Health, who was so gracious to answer our questions in Chapter 6. Thank you, Dr. Gross. Dr. Natasha Chin, my resident consultant, collaborator. Thank you, Nat. Thank you so much. All of this wouldn't be possible without some of your input. And there's some other colleagues I hit up to get some feedback on some of these questions that we were asking today. Fiera Moore, who has left me and gone to South Carolina, and Selena's Yee, who is still with me. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the help. Thank you for the love. And we have concluded our series, Deliver Me. If you have not yet obtained your copy of the book, it is still available at Amazon.com in paperback and Kindle versions. If you have any questions or you would like more information about us, you can follow us on Instagram at R.L.M Ross Books. You can like our Facebook page at Deliver Me, the real deal from a L&D nurse. Or you can email us at rlmrossbooks@gmail.com. Thank you for your support during these series, and thank you for tuning in. Stay tuned. We will have other things for you as time goes by.
Labor and delivery, deliver me. Maternity, all this hard work for kids around the world.